shalom, shalom, you know. We gotta stop, our brothers had to, you know, handle business. But yeah, we're gonna get into the second Maccabees now. Alright, so brothers, you know, get second Maccabees in the Apocrypha, alright, which is actually a book in the Old Testament, but they took out because so much accuracy of history, alright, written in the Bible. It shows that the Bible is real, okay? Because we're gonna get to the second Maccabees, which is during the time of the Greek Empire. Alright, starting with King Alexander, then his rulership went to the four generals. Alright, Lysimachus, Cassander, Ptolemy, Seleucus, you know. And this particular account with the Maccabee brothers, Judas Maccabeus, alright, going to the war with Nicanor, taking around you know, I forgot what year approximately, but around like 160 something BC. Alright, around that time frame. Because the Greek Empire was set up around 325 or 330 BC. Alright, 332 BC, you know. So, you know, we're going to start off Second Maccabees.
Second Maccabees, chapter 8, verse 1. Then Judas Maccabeus and they that were with him went privily unto the towns and called their kinsfolk together and took unto them all such as continued in the Jews' religion, and assembled about 6,000 men.
Right, so hey, it was preparing for war, man. Alright, against these heathens, man. And hey, and when you read this chapter, it's beautiful because this is what it's gonna say. This is when the Lord starts showing us mercy, because they didn't take heed back then to the white man, really. They didn't take heed to the white man's whole. Hold on, we're gonna wait for this bullshit. So-called white man's doctrine and philosophies back then, man. Started with Mattathias, the father of Maccabees, all right? He said, hey, whoever serves Yahweh at the time, all right? But now we serve Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua. But whoever serves Yahweh, come with me, man. So they were keeping the customs of our Lord, man. The Sabbath, everything, the law, statutes, commandments. And we started fortifying the cities. And the Lord was making us stronger and stronger. Alright, because we trusted in him. Read.
Verse 2, and they called upon Yahweh Hashem Yahushai that he would look upon the people that was trodden down of awe, and also pity the temple profaned of ungodly men, and that he would have compassion upon the city sore defaced and ready to make even with the ground, and hear the blood that cried unto him.
Right, you know, it's like I said, it's some history, so really take notes, you know, really just listen. I'm not going to really speak that much because it really says it for itself. All right, but we're going to get to the point really in verse 27, but we got to get off the meat off the bones of what transacted, all right? How we went to war with the heathens and a particular man named Nicanor, all right? So keep reading. I'll pull this nigga out, Nicanor.
Verse 4, and remember the wicked slaughter of harmless infants and the blasphemies committed against the name.
Right.
His name, Salah.
Right. Hey, it said, remember, our infants were being hanged during the Greek Empire because, you know, we were keeping the customs of our Lord, man. We were keeping our heritage alive, and this devil was trying to take that away from us, because they know when we're separated from our power, when we don't follow the law, statutes, commandments, that's our kryptonite. We start to sin. All right, when we start to sin, we get weak. The Most High doesn't want to deal with us. All right, He grounds us. Okay, but we were still holding on to our customs back then, and guess what? They were persecuting us, man, hanging infants. All right, and this devil's gonna do this again. All right, come down on the children of Israel. All right, but that's meant to happen. But we don't fear, man. We got faith in Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, man. All the way to this bitch get nuked, man. And then forever on. Alright?
And he that would shew his hatred against the wicked, now when Maccabeus had his company about him, he could not be withstood by the heathen. For the wrath of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai was turned into mercy.
Woo! Hey, that wrath was turned to mercy, man. All right? That wrath is turned to mercy, and it's applied the same way today. the wrath of the Most High that he had upon us as a nation, being in hardcore bondage, all right, being in slavery, losing our heritage, all right, now the curses is coming off of us. Now we about to get infinite mercy, man, when he sends his son, Yahweh Shai, and we're going to be a legacy, we're going to be a royal nation, all right, kings and priests, ruling forever, man, with our Lord Yahweh Shai, and nothing's going to separate us, man, all right? We're going to be forever with our shepherd, man, with Yahweh Shai, all right, as his flock.
Verse 6, therefore he came at unawares and burnt up towns and cities, and got into his hands the most commodious places, and overcome and put to flight no small number of his enemies.
Right, hey, that was Judas Maccabeus, man. Man, that was a bad man. I got, you got your favorites. All of the Maccabees is bad, but Judas Maccabeus, that dude was bad, man. He actually stood up for what was right. He stood up for truth. Right. Same thing we doing today, man. We stand up for truth's sake. And what's the truth? All right, the knowledge of Yahweh Shai, worshiping him, fearing him, exalting his name, rightly dividing the word of truth. All right, saying that Yahweh Shai, prophesying his return, prophesying the downfall of America. Okay, the oblivion of Yasha'Allah, the enslavement of these heathens. All right. Not taking the RFID chip, prophesying, man, all right, doing the word, man, doing this work, all right, we stand for truth's sake. Everything that's written in the scriptures is truth, man. It's true, Keep reading.
Verse 7, but especially he took advantage of the night for such privy attempts, insomuch that the fruit of his manliness was spread everywhere.
Man.
Woo.
Hey, it's manliness, man. Hey, the Lord's calling men back, man. But it's the time when it was physical. Now it's spiritual. All right, this ain't though. You see these cats out here, trying. It's like they want to have a name for themselves, man. This ain't a physical battle, man. All right. What did Yahweh Shai say? He said, "Those that pick up the sword shall die by the sword." Okay. So we ain't picking no sword. We pick up this sword right here, man. Ooh. All right, this is our sword, man. Right. This is a spiritual sword, okay? And we rightly divide. We know how to use the sword, man. All right.
If I may add, this sword, man, cuts the deepest, and no physical sword can, man.
Cuts your spirit.
Yeah.
It cut all of our spirits. We all got cut, man, spiritually. But the Lord healed us, man, and He's healing us now, man. We still get cut. You feel like, fuck. But hey, that's what you gonna do? You gonna, fuck, I'm gonna go out to the world. But or you gonna just like, you know what? Hey, whatever happens, Lord, I deserve it, but please have mercy. And just, hey, don't worry about all that. Hey, whatever judgment from the Lord is, it is what it is. But your job is to keep pushing His word, man. Keep pushing His truth. All right, be strong. Go ahead. Be strong and have faith in Yahweh Bashim Shai and the one true power. All right, keep reading.
Verse 8, so when Philip saw that this man increased by little, and that things prospered with him still more and more, he wrote unto Ptolemaeus, the governor of Seleucia, the water, and Phoenice, to yield more aid to the king's affairs.
Right.
That wherefore, choosing Nicanor, the son of Patroclus, one of his special friends, he sent him with no fewer than 20,000 of all nations under him.
Man, hey, there was war from the heathens, all right? Philip wrote to Ptolemaeus, called up Nicanor, all right? And it said 20,000 troops of all nations, all right, to come against the nation of Israel. It was literally a world war back then, man, against the nation of Israel. The northern kingdom was over here, all right, in the Americas. You still had like a remnant in the old world still, but it was literally a world war. You had all nations come against the nation of Israel, all right? And guess what? We prospered over all of them. All right? Because the Yahweh Shai, man, it wasn't ourselves. You going?
to root out the whole generation of the Jews, and with him he joined also Gorgias, a captain who in matters of war had great experience. So Nicanor undertook to make so much money and to money of the captive Jews as should defray the tribute of 2,000 talents, which the king was to pay to the Romans.
Right, so Nicanor was trying cash out so he can pay the troops, man. Selling the Jews as captives, as slaves. He was doing everything to make that money so he can get more troops, man. All right, keep reading.
Wherefore immediately he sent to the cities upon the sea coast, proclaiming a sale of captive Jews, and promising that they should have 80 bodies for 1 talent, not expecting the vengeance that was to follow upon him from the almighty power.
So Nicanor, he didn't even know he was about to get that ass whooping, man. He didn't know all the things he was doing. It was leading up. All right, the Lord had a track record of all this man's wickedness he was doing against the children of Israel. All right, same thing that the so-called white man's doing today. He's doing all this wickedness, and you don't think no judgment's gonna come? No, man. Judgment, recompense is gonna come upon this white man. And what's that judgment? All right, what's that judgment? That's slavery. And pursuant to Obadiah, all right, the 17th verse, this man's gonna be eradicated, man, from the face of the earth.
That's that Black Friday sale.
Right, yeah, right. right.
Verse 12, now when the word was brought unto Judas of Nicanor's coming, and he had imparted unto those that were with him that the army was at hand, they that were fearful and distrusted the justice of the Most High fled and conveyed themselves away. Others sold all that they had, and withal brought Yahweh Shai to deliver them, being sold by the wicked Nicanor before they met together. And if not for their own sakes, yet for the covenants he had made with their fathers, for his holy and gracious name's sake.
Get some water. Right. So hey, man, we're gonna get into the juicy part, man. All right. Because here's the speech of what Judas says to his men. It was like before a football game, man. To rally them up, man. And we apply this today, man. I'm in the spirit now where, hey, I don't care what happens to me no more, man. I don't care. I just have faith in Yahweh Shai. May I get delivered, I hope we get delivered, man. But hey, we serve the Lord, man, in all truth and sincerity. All right? Don't think about your past. Don't think none of that, man. You got the Rakakodah showing you today as you speak. That's a good thing, man. And remember, it's not yourselves. It's because of the Most High. You be like, damn, why me? I've done everything, we're like worms, Man, the Most High is such a power. Like, just don't even try to figure it out. Just hey, go with the flow, roll with it. You go, hey, the water y'all my shot. Whatever happens, hey, but I'm gonna continue to serve until the end, like Job. Keep our integrity. Keep our integrity, man. Don't think too much. All right? Don't think too much because hey, all that's gonna do is just worry. Just go with the flow and have faith in Yahweh Shai, man. Push His word, be sincere, correct your mistakes, walk in fear, do better next time. All right, and let's go, baby. We got the victory, man. Yahweh Shai is on his way back, man, and we want to be found worthy. That's why I be meditating in my head to be found worthy of Yahweh Shai, man. All right.
Verse 15, and if not for their own sakes, yet for the covenants he had made with their fathers, and for his holy and gracious name's sake.
Hey, dying for the truth, basically.
By which they were called. So Maccabeus called his men together unto the number of 6,000, and exhorted them not to be stricken with fear of the enemy.
Now, do you hear that? He had 6,000 men. 6,000 against 20,000. And we won. That shows you that when we got Yahweh Shemal Shai, no one can come against us.
That's right.
All right? No one, man. The Lord's raising up an exceeding army, man, spiritually now. Okay? But it's going to be physical when we come back down from the heavens and the chariots, man. And we're going to get busy on you heathens, man. You Rothschild, you Rockefellers, we got you. All right? We know you watching. You can do whatever you want, man. All right? Torture, whatever. I hope the spirit I got now, I have it to the end, man. All right? Fuck my life, man. All right? My life is given to Yahweh Shemal Shai. Okay? And that's all we think. That's all we meditate. That's all what we believe in, man. We have faith. All right?
Sorry. Nor to fear the great multitude of the heathen who came wrongfully against them, but to fight manfully, and to set before their eyes the injury that they had unjustly done to the holy place, the cruel handling of the city, wherefore they made a mockery, and also the taking away of the government of their forefathers.
Hey, so Jews Maccabees was bring back to the remembrance, like, hey, remember what these fucking heathens did to us, man? Took our babies and slaughtered them. You know, hanging our infants, man, raping our women, destroying the temple. You know? Hey, we gonna get you heathens, man, in the kingdom, all right? You're going in hardcore bondage slavery, man. Thus says the Bible, all right? And we preach that, man. That's something you Christians, you Catholics don't do. You don't have the word of the Most High because it's not in you, man. All right?
Verse 18, for they, said he, trust in their weapons and boldness, but our confidence is in the almighty power.
Where you at? Verse 1?
Verse 18. Who at a fact can cast down both them that come against us and also all the world.
Yeah, right. No, that's good.
Verse 19. Moreover, he recounted unto them what helps their forefathers have found, and how they were delivered when under Sennacherib and 180,000 perished.
Right, so you know, Sennacherib, that was an Assyrian king, all right, back in the Babylonian Empire, okay? But hey, the Lord helped us, man, under him, okay? Just reading that account, man, okay? The Lord has helped us, our forefathers, numerous times, not just the prophets, but you know, hey, whole armies, man. You know, hey, the tower, the wall of Jericho. You know, we just walked around in 7 days, and then shouted out the end, and it came down. We went to flight. King David and his mighty men, leaping over walls, man. All right, breaking iron with his forearm, man. All right.
And Elijah cast down
fire, man. You know, killing hundreds of men until they plead on their knees like, please, man, the Lord. You know, please don't kill us. Shook, man. The same thing's gonna happen today. All right, the Lord's gonna protect us. We're gonna escape. Certain men's gonna get that spiritual power, but certain men's gonna be persecuted. But guess what? It's all for the sake of Yahweh Shemal Shai. Not all brothers gonna get beheaded, but some. All right, but don't think about it, man. Hey, whatever your lot is, that's what it is. But some men's gonna be downloaded with spiritual power. But the Lord's gonna give every man, we're gonna escape out of judgment somehow, some way. The Lord is gonna know Yahweh Shai is king. But the Lord's gonna give us, make a way, man. Feed us, send the angels to protect us.
Verse 20, and he told them of a battle that had been in Babylon with the Galatians, how they came for 8,000 in all to the business with 4,000 Macedonians, and that the Macedonians, being perplexed, the 8,000 destroyed 120,000 because of the help that they had from heaven, and so received a great booty.
Yeah, you know, we got that spoil, man. All right, but he's recounting all the wars that Yahweh Shema Shai helped us with, man. When it seemed like all odds were against us, the Lord helped us, man. Miraculous things happened. All right, angels came down in chariots, man, helped us out. You know, remember what Elisha did? You know, he prayed to the Lord, like, look, Lord, please open up his eyes. And he saw all the angels, man, chariots around him. You know, it was more of us than them.
Yeah.
All right? So, hey, it all takes faith at the end of the day, man.
Verse 21. Thus, when he had made them bold with these words and ready to die for the laws and the country, he divided his army into 4 parts.
Like, they all got pumped up, like, let's go, you know? Like, like they started, like, yeah, man, you know? They started to get pumped up, man. And that's what you need in the army, man. If anyone fears or that's lacking, man, you tell them to bounce, to go home. That's like 11. All right, the Lord's calling men, it said, we got to endure like soldiers, man. You know, you can't be scared. Hey, you got to just go with it, man. Know that the Lord controls all things. Don't be scared. Whatever your lot is, your job is to keep pushing his word and keep out in faith, man. All right? And try to get better with yourself, man. And that's it. Become an asset, man. You know?
Oh, I got a piece of right there. Keep going into what you said.
Count.
This is Deuteronomy 20 verse 8. And the officers shall speak further unto the people and shall say, what man is there that is fearful and faint-hearted? Let him go and return unto his house, lest his brethren's heart faint as well as his heart. So you know that fear, man, they call that, you know, morale. You know, if that morale is low, you know, it spreads, you know. So if you're scared, man, you gotta get from out the army, man. It'll fear.
Right, yeah, like somebody scared, go to church.
I was thinking that right now.
Scared motherfucker, go to church. Hey, well, this church right here, man. So, if you're scared, which, hey, you know, you're on the flesh, it might happen to brothers, man. That might call you late. You know, if you're scared, hey, pray, get brothers to lay hands on you, hold hands on you, to pray, anoint you. If you're scared, all you can do is just, hey, pray, and just, hey, man, that's the Lord, man. The Lord got you. Listen, hey, brothers, you know, we don't feel scared, some of us, you know? We in the flesh. But what we trying to say is, you know, at the end of it, don't feel scared. You gotta just overcome it. All right? Just have more faith than fear. You know, don't waver. All right? Well, you got it.
Verse 22. And joined himself with his own brethren, leaders of each band, to wit, Simon and Joseph and Jonathan, giving each 1,500 men. Also, he appointed Eleazar to read the holy book, and when he had given them this watchword, the help of the Most High, himself leading the first band, he joined battle with Nicanor.
Right, hey, it was wartime, baby. All right? After Judas and Maccabees rallied up the troops, it was time to go to action. And they had confidence in Yahweh Shema Shai. We don't trust in our sword and spear and weapons, no. We just trust in Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Yeah. Just like today, we don't trust in nothing, man. Only but Yahweh Shema Shai, man. That's all you need to trust in.
Verse 24. And by the help of the Almighty, they slew above 9,000.
Yeah, you're right there.
Verse 24. And by the help of the Almighty, they slew about 9,000 of their enemies.
Mind you, they only had 6,000 men. We only had 6,000 men. We already slew 9,000.
And wounded and maimed the most part of Nicanor's host, and so put all to flight.
So we maimed the most part of his host. We took out the stronghold, man. All right. So the rest was easy. Real quick, just keep reading, brother. No, just keep reading. Let's get to it.
Verse 25. And took their money that came to buy them, and pursued them far.
Right. You got the spoils. Keep reading.
but lacking time, they return. Man, just imagine that, man. A whole lot of
Man.
bounty and they didn't have time, man.
Well, you know why? Because it's gonna keep reading. Because the Sabbath was coming in. So we had to kill all them soldiers before the Shabbat came in. Like, hey, we gotta get to work. You know what I'm saying? You know how, like, you know, you gotta hurry up and do something before Shabbat. Mind you, it's a Shabbat right now. Because it's the first fruits. Alright? It's the feast of the first fruits. Alright, which it says in Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, you know, just to edify that, you know, we'll get the first fruits of barley, a wheat of barley. Alright? We'll get a sheaf, which is a bundle of wheat or barley. Alright, which barley actually matures quickly. You know? So it's spiritual, man. Alright? It's real spiritual when you go into it. You know, which the Hebrew word for like a wheat, bundle of wheat is imar. You know? That's my little nephew's name actually. I named him that. Imar, bundle of wheat. It's spiritual, man. You know? Because you're gonna give your first fruits to the Most High. But
Verse.
and then the priest will wave it, by the way. You know?
Who do you think?
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Shalom, bro.
Sorry,
Yeah,
pause
I'm still here. Okay.